Why did I buy the Festool Kapex? In today's exciting episode we're going to discuss that, and we're also going to unbox it. The Kapex. The Festool Kapex. This thing's a beast. Alright, let's take it to the job. It fits! I'm not going to pretend that I'm not excited, because I am excited. I'm very excited about this saw. Let me tell you why. So the main things that I like about the Festool Kapex after the times trying it and researching it is the blade change, the accuracy, the angle adjustment, the forward sliding motion, believe it or not, the handle, just to name a few things. One thing I don't like about the Festool is the stand that you can buy with it, so I'm going to modify it to fit my DeWalt stand.
Boating, fishing and swimming, golf, tennis, riding. Florida's famous vacation towns provide them all.
I'm going to have a bit more of a think about how it works with the DeWalt stand. My original idea wasn't quite working. The base of the Festool Kapex is too big for the DeWalt arms, so I was going to use ply and everything, but yeah, I'll figure that out later. It's Saturday, 4:30 in the afternoon, and I literally just finished all the skirting. All the pieces and everywhere. See, the thing about polished floors is there's no room to hide any imperfections in the skirting. Every skirting had to be scribed to the floor. 100-year-old floor, wavy skirting. I had my laser set up and everything to get the top of the skirting level. In some cases I had to put it slightly out of level, but hey, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Now, I say all that to say that this is the perfect job for this Kapex, trying it out and getting a good first impression of it. And my first impressions are still good. The only reason I don't seem so excited is because I'm tired. So let's start with some things that I didn't expect, good and bad. We'll start with the good. The accuracy of the laser. It's got this 2-line laser system here. So the gap in the middle represents your blade. If I want to keep this side, I would go like that. And if I wanted to keep that side, I would go like that. That laser system was really good for cutting the skirting. It was like bang on every time. I knew it had a laser, but I didn't realize that's how it worked, and it works great. The other thing I really like is the depth adjustment. Amazing, amazing depth adjustment. So that's the lever there. So when you pull it down, that when you pull it down, that engages the depth adjustment. So when that lever's down, all you have to do is twist this dial, and you can literally see the blade moving up. So you can actually do micro adjustments of your depth. So yeah, that little micro adjustment on the depth is great. This vacuum thing is another positive. It clicks into place. So you just twist it, pull it out, twist it, and then it's locked in. So no hoses flying off the back of the saw as you're making cuts. Some negatives that I didn't expect. You'll notice here I don't have the fence on the back, and that's because pretty much in any miter position, the rubber hood here gets caught on the fence. So I want the dust extraction, and the dust extraction has been great. But in order to maintain the good dust extraction, you've got to keep this rubber hood here, and I keep hitting the fence with it. So I take the fence off. I'm cutting the skirting flat, so it's fine. But if you were trying to cut it nested, you know, like vertically, yeah, that rubber hood would get quite annoying. I've seen guys that fold it back on itself, but I tried that and I still hit stuff, so not so good. And one of the things that have annoyed me quite a bit is this guard. This guard tends to grab the offcut of your timber and shoot it that way. It's a little bit unnerving the first time it happened. It just slingshotted forward and snapped and gave me a bit of a fright. But all it is the guard just grabbing the offcut and pushing it forward and snapping it. And that just, I don't know a way around that. Now everything else were things that I was expecting and was good, which is the quality of the dust extraction. I quite like the handle. I know that is unpopular for a lot of people, but I feel like your hand is in line with the blade, so you feel like you're pushing all your pressure in the right place, right above the blade, and pushing it through. The angle system, the way you flip the back up and then adjust the handle from the front, and because there's a spring supporting the body of the saw, it doesn't just fall on you. You don't have to hold it up as you're adjusting it. It just holds itself. That is fantastic. I really like that. And even this thing here, this comes with pretty much any miter saw you buy. Festool's one is extra cool, obviously, the Festool Touch with the little quick latch lever. This is one of those things that you put in the base and then it clamps down your stuff. Most builders just throw these away straight away. We never use them, but I actually use this one. Maybe it's the lever, how quick you can just lock it down. But when I had skirting that was sort of arching out, this came in handy. The angle finder on the back, this sucker here, I didn't use this at all for the skirting. I had mostly right angles and I didn't have to really worry about it. I coped some internal corners and the external corners were all square. We built the walls, so I just went 90 degrees. So I didn't have any tricky angles to figure out, but you know, stay tuned. On a future exciting episode I might use this, who knows. But it's great how it clips in the back of the saw. And one of the things that made me buy it was the weight of it. It's very lightweight compared to some of the other saws out there. That saves my back, which is great going in and out of the van. So yeah, I really like it. Oh, and the base thingy as well. So most miter saws have indents that are set on 0 degrees, 22 degrees, etc. The indent bypass on this one's really great. You just put your thumb down, and if your thumb is pressed down and then you lock the lever, and you could lock it on any point and it'll stay there. In short, I really like it, and it made working a Saturday fun. I pretty much play with a toy all day, and the skirting is done. That means pretty much all the inside stuff is done. Door handles, I've got to put door handles on. Whew, we're nearly there. We're nearly finished. Painter Monday, floor sander Wednesday. This renovation's nearly done. I've really enjoyed doing this renovation. I'm tired now, but this renovation has been great. Fun project. All right, catch you guys in the next exciting episode. Oh yeah, and I got to come up with a bench system, because right now my bench system is a recycling bin. The workbench with that on it, a little too high. A box that went there, and this stack of boxes for the extra long pieces. Not ideal. All right.